Welcome into South Florida Daily. We are so excited because we are on Juno Beach.
We are. I love being at the beach.
So nice, the breeze, the blue
water. We're not
water.
really dressed for the beach yet.
That's true. We were busy making other segments that you'll see later today on the show, and not in beach attire.
Not in beach attire, but we had to stop by. Sometimes just looking at the water, feeling that breeze,
just makes you feel better.
We're so lucky to live here.
Absolutely.
Truly.
And we can't wait to show you all the fun things to see and do around this area. We have a great show.
We do. We have a packed show for you today, so let's go ahead and dive into all of the fun. Welcome into South Florida Daily.
I've always been into design on some elements, whether it was dressing my teddy bears or changing my clothes, painting. I like to look at things and kind of dissect them and figure out how to make them. So I'm a jack of many trades, and swim and design is one that I just kind of fell in, and I really love that space. Highlights, hands down, is like I live through music. It makes me happy. It's how I design, it's how I see color. And I've been really blessed to work with some of the most incredible artists in my playlist that I listen to all the time, and I've been able to be, a creator on their side. So artist-wise, I've been able to work with Patti LaBelle, I've been able to work with Toni Braxton, Faith Evans, Kanye, Kendrick, Mary J, 50 Cent, a lot. Imagine Dragons, which was really cool because I love their music. I've been doing swimwear for a very long time, right? So each year, I like to create a collection that has like some type of theme. So I'll just start and I'll hear a song, and then I'm like, wait, I'll start falling into this like rabbit hole, and then the music helps me kind of envision what I would like to present it like when it's on stage, and that's how my creative process starts. I work backwards. I'm not a sketch artist. I work in digital design, and then I apply it to my fabrics and create these wild collections. So Miami Swim Week brings everybody to town. So we can do from day to evening, like you could just bounce around to all these different events. So on our aspect, we're doing like dinners, yacht parties, pool parties, we're doing a night swim, and then our show. Our show, I have had the same DJ since 2007. He comes, we sit here, and we just kind of put our heads together and create this feel. So when you come to my show, I want you to understand immediately where the inspiration is and just kind of follow along this journey of creation with us. I really love vibrant, pop, slightly obnoxious prints and colors. I love to like take two patterns that don't match and kind of smush them together. So you'll always see an abundance of color on color and then some more color when I design. For me, the best feeling is when someone's like, I feel so good, I look beautiful. So ideally, we want to give them something that lasts, that's functional, but makes you feel confident, makes you feel good, and with a little bit of twist in fashion or day to night elements too. So my goal is always just to make somebody feel really confident and happy with the way they look.
Do you like the stories that you see on South Florida Daily? To get more information on these segments, visit southfldaily.com. South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
Just get in my car, drive where you wanna go. I'll head to wherever you are, and we'll go with the flow.
Welcome to Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey. It's season 3, and we are at the Palm Beach Concours, a really spectacular event. It's 3 days of fun. Champagne, silent auctions benefiting the Nicholas Children's Hospital, and it's here at the Banyan Cay Resort, which is a Nicholas signature course, by the way. We're going to talk to the founder, Sydney Vallon, meet Justin Bell, world-famous, world champion race car driver, and see some pretty amazing cars, so stay right where you are. We're here with Melvin in this gorgeous car. Tell us, what are we sitting in?
1941 Cadillac convertible sedan.
Absolutely gorgeous. So where are we going?
Any place your heart desires.
You're tuned in to Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey, and we are here with the man, the myth, the legend, Sydney Vallon. If it weren't for you, this event would not be you. How did you come up with the idea for the Palm Beach Concours?
Really, the Palm Beach Concours is really a dream more than anything else. As you've seen, we have some amazing cars here. So what's so special about this car? What's so special about this car? since very little, my dream was always to do a Concours d'Elegance, and Palm Beach Concours just was born in 2019.
Fantastic. And this year, for the first time ever, you have motorcycles.
That is correct. Yeah, what an amazing selection of motorcycles. One of my favorite one is the 1937 Harley Davidson in this bright orange and black. Love that bike.
Fantastic.
Where else are you going to come to an event, a Concours d'Elegance with this type of vehicle and collection? I mean, 2 Duesenbergs, 1929 Duesenbergs at the show, plus the Ferraris and the Maseratis. It's crazy with everything else. But again, this is the place where people want to mingle. They want to talk about a passion. They are car enthusiasts. And this is the best place to do it. And with Champagne Carbon and with, champagne in your one hand and then talking about other vehicles and then getting your award with the other hand, this is great. So we're having a great opportunity for people to come here, join us, and to have a good time.
We're here with Erica in front of this gorgeous Duesenberg. You're here with this car this year. Okay, I have to ask you, how tough is it to actually drive a Duesenberg? Do you have some tips for people?
It's a little tough and it can be really touchy, and you just gotta get a feel of her and be very, very careful because you can definitely ruin some of the gears. So be very, very careful.
Can you tell us just a little bit about this car?
Yeah, this is a 1929 Duesenberg. It's a Model J Murphy convertible sedan, and she's obviously black, and she's one of the most incredible masterpieces. Very rare car. We absolutely love her, and she runs beautifully.
We're here at the Palm Beach Concours with the amazing Justin Bell.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking to us today. This is a pretty incredible event you're hosting this year, of
Yes.
course. And this is a world champion race car driver, TV, web, you do it all. What do you like better, by the way? Race car driving?
Well, when I was younger, race car driving was definitely what I wanted to do. I mean, the chance to, drive cars and get paid for it and beat people, it's quite nice, But then, about 15 years ago, I started to see the opportunity with the television thing on Speed Channel, and I was always a good interviewer in the pit lane, so people were like, well, he's going to be good at interviewing people, and I've taken it from there. But, to be here and see the evolution of this event, my father hosted it the last couple of years, and he told me about it, so Florida sunshine, beautiful cars, nice people, beautiful dresses. I mean, what can go wrong? South Florida does have an incredible car culture. And so many of these cars, like this Daytona or Dino or Di Tommaso, they're all locked away so much of the time. So these events bring it together.
Yes.
It's like artwork. We can't walk into people's houses, can we, and see all the famous artwork, but we can come to a car event and see art on wheels.
That's a beautiful car. Wow. Is this a 56? 55. I was close. We didn't know we'd find any cowboys here at the Palm Beach Concours. We're here with George, car enthusiast extraordinaire.
Yep.
Tell us about the show. This is fabulous.
Well, I'm here at the Banyan Key Golf and Resort Center for the 3rd annual Palm Beach Concours. And this is a bunch of fabulous, fabulous cars that we have out here today, and it's all for a very good cause.
That's right, the Nicholas Children's Hospital.
Correct, Nicholas Children's Hospital. This is the 3rd annual one, and I'm very, very proud to be here.
So, favorite car of the day?
Wow.
I know it's a tough one.
Wow. Well, there is a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. All right, I think it's a 2000, possibly 17, that has always been one of my favorite cars. That would be my favorite right now. These are all car enthusiasts that love getting together on a special occasion, and they've known for months that this was going to happen. They prepared for it. Their cars are pristine.
Hi there, I'm Justin Bell, world champion race car driver, and stay tuned for more Passport to the Palm Beaches.
Like these stories? Well, check out the latest and greatest on our website, southfldaily.com.
And don't forget to give us a follow on social at SouthFL Daily. We post giveaways, behind the scenes content, and more. We'll be right back.
The South Florida Daily set is sponsored by El Dorado Furniture.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palmtran.
Who knew there was a spot where you can see great art, meet great artists behind the pieces, and leave with amazing one-of-a-kind pieces of artwork? Well, it does exist, and it's called Zero Empty Spaces, located in Palm Beach Gardens. I was excited to meet people behind the brushes or pencils, so I sat down with this month's featured artist to learn more about this space.
See, I knew it was a reason why I wore this dress, to look like a piece of artwork. I am here in Palm Beach Gardens at the Zero Empty Spaces facility. It looks like a home, but it's so beautiful. And guess what? I am sitting next to the featured artist of the month, Mr. Anthony Burke Sr. How are you?
I'm great.
Listen, I'm looking at your artwork and I am one, blown away, two, very impressed, and just honored to be sitting with the featured artist. Before we get into why we're here today, what is the featured artist?
Well, in our location here, we do a featured artist every month. Okay. So it's always a team artist or our artist himself. And we get to have the whole month. We get to do a showcase, we get to do a reception, we get to do anything we'd like to do in that space.
So I know it's called Zero Empty Spaces, and it's like a million pieces of artwork here. I feel that you will never have an empty space in your house. So tell us about Empty Spaces.
Zero Empty Spaces came about because artists, we can't afford to rent things here in Florida. It's just crazy. So these gentlemen out of Fort Lauderdale decided to get with some of the developers and store owners and see if they can bring art into the community. So they brought this space here. It used to be an old spa.
Okay. Yeah, I can see the spa feel.
The bonus there is that we all have our own individual rooms, and we get to have our privacy as well, because this is our studio. So we do have the doors open for the public between noon and 5, but we are here to create. So each artist, basically by mandatory, they have to create something pretty much every week while they're in the building.
Well, I see you have a lot of artwork here, so people can come, when they come in Palm Beach County, they can come to Zero Empty Spaces actually and tour the facility. And can they buy artwork while they're here?
Everything on the wall is for sale.
Everything is for sale.
Everything. On the wall is for sale. And everything is negotiable. We try to generate the energy here. The crazy part, we did open up during COVID. In July, it'll be 3 years since this building's been activated. And it was kind of tough at the beginning because we didn't have anybody coming in through the doors. So we all had our doors closed or had our mask on. So in that time, I just poured my soul into my art. So I have created many pieces here during that time.
So what is your inspiration for your pieces?
People ask that all the time. As an artist, it comes in my dreams. It comes in me looking at a shadow, or just me talking to you right now. Something can pop in my head. You know, so it's not really theme. It's whatever my soul is feeling at the time.
As you walk down the halls, you'll be blown away by the talent, and the drawings and paintings speak to you. What makes this space so spectacular is that you actually get to meet the people behind the artwork. It's a personal and intimate exchange of their creativity.
Hello, I'm Ariel Cherise, and I'm an artist at Zero Empty Spaces. This is my most recent painting called The Sacred Garden. This painting has taken me 4 years to complete from beginning to end, and is a visual diary of my journey from my hometown to Palm Beach County.
Like these stories? Check us out on social at South FL Daily on Facebook and Instagram.
That's where we post those great giveaways and behind the scenes footage. Don't miss out. We'll be right back.
Eric Rossetti, thank you so much for joining us in South Florida Daily. We're so excited for Swim Week coming up, and we would love to chat with you about it. Tell us about Swim Week and Art Hearts.
So I'm so excited. We'll be coming back. This is going to be our 11th year of producing Art Hearts fashion in the US. We'll be coming to Miami Swim Week with 7 venues. So we're actually going to be popping up all over South Beach, with our main venue being at M2. But we also have cool, fun influencer events at Joya Beach, Club 11, Strawberry Moon, The Standard. You can go to miamiswimweek.com and you can see our programming, and you can purchase tickets there as a spectator. And you can expect to see all of the most beautiful people, the coolest trends. It's all about inclusion. It's all about inclusivity. It's all about finding new ways of forming fashion. So we even have upcycling and sustainability as main parts of our week.
Why should people come to Swim Week? What's your favorite part of Swim Week too?
Swim Week is about celebrating sexy and about celebrating fun, and where else to do it but Miami. So we're adding again venues, we have more programming in stored, and so we're really excited because it's actually going to be 8 days of activities for everybody, and it's really the coolest and sexiest time of year to be in Miami.
Tell me a little bit about how you got involved in Miami Swim Week and how your shows are unique in this event.
Art Hearts Fashion was always the finale of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in New York. So when they were doing Miami and whatnot several years ago, we were invited to be the celebrity event of it because we've always focused on the art of fashion. So we curate the designers and all of the different causes that are important to us. So we support cancer, AIDS research, body inclusivity, and we really focus on utilizing the power of fashion to send good messages.
So it's not just about the fashion, it's about giving back and being inclusive. And where can people learn more about these events?
So the best place would be miamiswimweek.com, which is the easiest to remember. But on our Instagram, at Art Hearts Fashion is where you'd want to see it, because that's where we post all of our live stories, all of our posts, and you can see all of our content there. And it's really amazing. And to see it in person and live is next level.
What are you looking forward to the most for the events coming up?
So we're really looking forward to having all of the amazing designers. We have 30 designers from all over the world. I heard we might even be having some great local celebrities on the runway as well.
Yes,
so we'll be
absolutely.
seeing about that.
Yes,
Excited
you may
about that.
see me. Absolutely. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so excited and always wanted to do it. And I love Miami and it's going to be so much fun. We can't wait to attend the events. Thank you so much, Eric.
Of course, I'm so excited to see you guys. I can't wait to show it all.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
In the 1890s, just before the turn of the century, industry tycoons and elegant socialites began flocking to the pristine shores of a new destination. Welcome to the Breakers, the original home of R&R. Joining me now is the Director of Communications for the Breakers Palm Beach, Sarah Flight, and she's here to tell us about the history of this grand resort. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you so much for having me. Well, welcome to the iconic Breakers Palm Beach. We are located on the beautiful island of Palm Beach in Florida. The Breakers is Italian Renaissance inspired. It's actually mimicked after the Villa Medici in Rome. And the architecture and detailing of the property is absolutely breathtaking. One of the things I always tell people that's so unique to this property is to be sure to look up. The ceilings of this hotel are just to die for, and they're all extremely unique and detailed. Specifically the lobby ceiling, it's a vaulted ceiling. 72 artisans were brought over from Italy to hand paint all of the intricate details within the ceiling itself. So it is absolutely incredible. And one of the really unique things about the Breakers is that it's still owned by the heirs of Henry Flagler himself. So the Breakers is one of Florida's oldest continuously operating businesses, and it is the oldest luxury historic hotel in America still in the hands of its original ownership, which is simply incredible. And part of that is due to the dedication and passion of our owners. Every year, they invest over $25 million back into the property to balance the preservation with our modernization. So that makes this property just ideal and really special for families and generations to come when they're visiting South Florida and the Palm Beaches specifically. The Florentine Fountain was inspired by the Boboli Gardens in Florence, and what's really unique is that there's a nod to South Florida within the sculpture itself. You will see blue herons and alligators, so there's that nod to South Florida that's just really interesting and fun. It's actually one of our most photographed locations on property. The property itself includes 10 different restaurants, so we have anything from chic beachfront, casual dining, to more sophisticated dining options. There's a 5-star spa, 2 golf courses, so whether you're traveling with your grandparents, parents, kids, grandkids, there's something for everyone to do.
Time for your weekend rundown, a list of fun events happening in our backyard over the next few days. Hey Jupiter, a country fest is happening this weekend. It's Saturday, June 1st from 4:30 to 8:30 at the Plaza Down Under on the Riverwalk. This family-friendly event is free to attend. Dust off your cowboy hats and grab your boots for a night of country fun, Jupiter style. The local country bands performing, line dancing, axe throwing, and so much more. It's time to rock the marina. Head to Boynton Harbor Marina Saturday, June 1st for a family-friendly event from noon to 4 p.m. Enjoy an afternoon by the waterfront, listen to live music, and take advantage of special deals from local Boynton Harbor Marina businesses. Coco Market is an immersive wellness experience, and it's back in action this weekend. It's Sunday, June 2nd at Old School Square in Delray Beach. This market runs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Enjoy health and wellness vendors, invigorating movement classes, workshops, and more. Don't miss out on live music, yoga, and a sound bath. This is a free event.